Another day baking bread. We are not baking bread. Wait, the eggplant. Wait, the eggplant, bro. The eggplant. The eggplant. The eggplant. The eggplant. The plant of the egg, boys. Hello, Hom. He is behind the curtain. He's super into that because like the other side of this black curtain is reflective. So what happens is when the sunlight hits it, it bounces it right back, and that little spot in between the little blackout curtain and the window gets really hot, and Ham loves that. Greetings and salutations, fellow keyboard slappers. How do you do? Baking bread as I'm baking bread? Oh, nice. Camera's high, right? No, no, it's not. Because, like, the eggplant is in the right spot. I'm just going to push it down. Sure. You are just low? Wow. Let me check my chair. How do I go up? Okay, that's not. Yep, found it. Whoa. Did I get smaller, boys? Did I get shorter? Have I lost some inches? But like not in the usual way. That we all keep losing inches. Feels bad. Woo. Wait, did I bring? Yes, I did. Yes. Oh, we have content. We have mucho content. I've been working all morning on fucking keyboard shit. I can't disclose the disclosure, but I may have archived every single links doc, recap sheet, VOD, and like a Thoughttober like message that has existed. So we are working on stuff. Things are happening, boys. Okay. Uh, uh, Content is happening. No, keyboards are happening. Keyboards are happening. Keyboards are happening. And that's what we're gonna do. We're literally just gonna figure shit out on stream. I need to figure out CCRXL. Like, there's a few points I have to figure out. Archived as in on your own servers? No, no, no. I mean, technically, yeah. Here, let me see. Do I win a CP? I do. We can. Come on, I'm gonna upgrade Ligma. Ligma. Ooh. Oh, refused. Refused. Because I'm trying to connect to fucking port two. Giggle. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Organization. Uh, Reviews. Okay, that's not done yet. But like, recaps, docs. Ooh. Does XL mean a full 104 key? I hope so. We're gonna look at it. There you go. Who is Simon? Boys, who is Simon? Who? Who is Simon? Nice, but where are the files just named balls or haha? See, I didn't do this. I got the naughty thing to do it. I asked Claude to do it. I was just like, here's a bunch of files, okay? Organize them and name everything well, and like set up like symlinks, and then it did the job. But now, like after, I need to like go and like get another Claude to be like, yo, Claude, check out this Claude, and make sure he did his job right. I'd open some of this, but like there's like credentials and shit in here, so we're not doing any of that. What we will be doing is hello. I mean, we got shit in Keyboard Foundation to do. We got a box. There's a box. Oh god, look at this angle, boys. How, like how is this? Like clearly I'm catching too much of up here. I need to catch more of down here, right? Let's zoom in. Where does it zoom in? It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Plus, you got the eggplant cam. Will you get another Claude to check the other Claude's checking of the other Claude? Honestly, I should. Uh, love the world we live in. We need a feed cam. All right, listen. If this doesn't fucking like earn like an upgrade to your Patreon membership, I don't know what will. Oh, it's so dark. Oh no. If only it was less dark on patreon.com/Black Simon. Oh god, the lighting is so bad. How is the lighting so bad? Oh god, no, I'm unscrewing the wrong thing. Boys, we fucked up. Wee. Oh yeah, this thing needs its settings fucking. Oh, it's on fucking auto. Yeah, that explains it. That explains it. Here, let's get it right there on that beautiful button. Ah. So we did receive a package, a gift from a friend. I kind of know what's in there though, so and he knows what's in there because he sent it. But yeah, uh, I'm gonna look at it because like I don't know,
Holy
it's gonna make me
Pondo,
happy.
Doc
It's
Kale,
gonna fucking
Long
make me happy.
PP, Doctober,
6 years, bro. Imagine
PVT3,
fucking
Ildcat Sound
6 years.
Test, Doc.
You guys want to like? I wish I could show you, but I don't have like either of my laptops here. But one of the things as part of like if you guys don't know, by the way, I'm finally making a website for blacksimon.tv because this whole time if you go to blacksimon.tv it just forwards you to my Twitch channel because I was just like fuck it, why am I going to need a website, right? Like people are going to contact me for business inquiries. Yeah, I know what that fucking means, buddy. I'm not into business inquiries. Okay, go hit up fucking who's into business inquiry. Oh, Hubert is into business inquiries. Ooh. Anyway, I was like, yo, can you calculate like ballpark how much money I've made? And Claude's just like, dude, you've made nothing. You've made zero. I was like, hey. uh, I feel like the camera angle's still not where I want it, you know? Like I feel like we're getting there, but it's not where I want it. You feel me? Like I want it like more like that way. You get me? But like it's already maximum long and I can't extend it anymore. If you know what I mean, okay? I can't fucking make it any longer. I'm so upset. Well, listen, we're gonna do whatever we can, all right? Tis what tis. Mm. I definitely pinged everyone, right? Like I know it's a Monday morning, so like it's fine. I'm not expecting fucking 200 people to show up and be like, Simon, show us your cock. I'm gonna be like, no, no, I can't do that. Oh no. And then you're gonna slowly slide a singular dollar bill across the table really slowly. Be like, what about now? I'll be like, you had me at the sound of dollar bill hitting a table. Uh, you guys excited for Cone Feet coming this year? I hope it comes this year. James has been so busy that like I'm genuinely afraid the dude is gonna die, and then we're not gonna get Cone Feet, which is sad. Oh hi Simon, I opened Twitch to watch some Minecraft and see you. What's up, dude? We're gonna unbox a keyboard. But before that, let me just real quick, just let me undox this. I am a professional streamer now who professionally professionals the professionalism. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. They're never gonna know where I live now. Not this year, most likely. What? Are you serious? All right, there. There's a box. All right, well, the box is spider. I'm just letting you guys know. Will the 880 come with extra cone feet for degenerates to add as horns? Uh, no, but the plan is there will be like incredibly like Masonic, brass Illuminati pyramids that are going to be custom done by me in collaboration with a undisclosed artisan maker. They're going to be expensive. They're going to be like fucking like $250 or $280 for the feet, but they're going to be like wild. So we will have the opportunity for wildness, but just for clarity, the project is meant to be like a low barrier to entry, like good project. Like we're talking 300 ish. I fucking hope so, or else I'm fucking burning down the factory. Will those wild feet have any sound benefit? Yeah, yeah. I mean, they'll act as a mass. I hear switches, like loose switches, rattling around in here. So I hope this is okay. Okay, I definitely like. You guys saw me cut this, right? I'm so confused. Oh, oh, Poggies. Okay. Boys, the collection grows. 200 count JKs. I mean, they're GAT X's. Like I know they're GAT X's because like I can see the X. They're GAT X's. Are they lubed? Oh god! Oh no, they're not lubed. That feel when you put it up to your ear and you expecting a lubed switch and it's just like sound the fucking pain. Are you guys ready for pain? Here, let me hit you. Let me hit you with the pain. Yeah, thanks for coming to my TED talk. It's bad, right? Like it, like when when it hits you, like right in the ear hole. Oof, oof. I presume these are probably round two, if I had to guess. Oh no, round two was beige, right? They were beige, right? Or cream, or whatever the fuck, right? So this would be round one, or pre-round one, which is not the one you want. Pre-round one was not good. At least my pre-round one was not good. Maybe I got unlucky. I don't know. Oh, wait, I got a keycap set. It's fucking Hender beige. I got so fucking bad. I mean, it's Xiaomi, so like I don't feel bad. It's not like more expensive Hander beige, but it is Hander beige, which is so gross. That is nasty. And last, oh wait, there's another key set. The fuck? Oh, Korean gradient. I don't know what that means. All right, we're putting that on. Fuck a Hander beige. We're just gonna put this like behind us, where like we're just gonna forget about it existing until like one day where I'm like, oh wait, I have Hander beige. Or you guys are gonna be like, Simon, you gotta put Hander beige on this. And I'm gonna be like, I don't own Hander beige, and you're gonna be like, yeah, you do. Go check your drawer. And then I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I hate my life. Let me get the rope real quick. And you guys are gonna be like, no, Simon, don't get the rope. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna get the rope. You guys are gonna be like, no, we don't like the rope. It doesn't taste good. You know how it works. Keyboards. Oh, oh god, it smells like a spider. Like a spider TKL. It actually smells like one. You're always touching keyboards, but when are you gonna touch our hearts? Oh, oh. You touch my heart, Sam. Oh, wait. Wait, is it unbuilt? Oh, it is unbuilt. That explains why there are switches. Okay. I thought it was built. Oh! Oh. 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 Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so clean. Let me just feel like let me just like feel all the edges. Yeah, it just feels good. Is this my board? It is. Yeah. I hope this isn't one of the bent ones. It doesn't look bent. The ano matching is like an A minus because of reflectivity, especially on this bottom part right here. Oh no, he did the fucking bevel. That's why. What keyboard is this? It is the the Spoider. Who is this from? This is from an undisclosed friend. We're not going to be like building this today. Like I had no idea what was in here. Hey, look, it's got a flag of like all the stuff. That's like all the sexualities and like Rastafarianism and peace and also Zambia. I'm assuming. Ah! Oh, all right. And like let me see what we got like plate wise. We got something floppy, I hope, right? Alu plate. You know what? That's fine. Okay. And there is a solder CEM3 PCB. So handsome. Okay. Fantastic. So the only thing that like downgrades this from perfection is the fact that the plate is alu. But does the PCB have the LEDs? Yeah. Yeah. I see them right there. Nice. Let's go, boys. I had the same spider, but Soulbind couldn't justify having two TKLs. Nobody tell him, boys. No, nobody tell. Couldn't justify having more than two TKLs. Like, to be fair, like I'm not making fun of you. That's like the thing that makes the most sense I've ever heard. But my ass is like after the fucking 20-second TKL, I'm like, surely if I'm gonna buy a board, it's gotta be a TKL, right? Oh, this is lovely. Thank you, Dan. Sorry. Thank you, undisclosed individual, for mailing me a spider, the most fucking amazing of keyboards of all time. Uh, I thought it was built, so like I was just gonna type on it, and then we were gonna do keyboard foundation stuff. But now we're just gonna do keyboard foundation stuff and uh try and be a minimalist. Yeah, I respect it. And like an 8x, like an F1 8x is like the fucking cleanest TKL you could have, except for like having a CL or something, right? Simon Saturday, I love rectangles. Simon Monday, I hate rectangles. Listen, I'm a complex individual. Okay, I got shit going on in my brain. Is it good stuff? No, absolutely not. All right, so reminder, guys. Wednesday was our review day, and I'm going to be reviewing the Diversity TKL on stream. So it's going to be like a 2-hour stream where we like go through the whole board on stream. So we're not going to be building this on Wednesday because there's going to be a review. Okay. And like, if you guys come and watch the review live and you have questions, I can answer the questions about the keyboard while I have it there in my hand, which is pretty cool. And then hopefully either like Hubert or somebody can fucking edit that down into a format in which like I don't hate my life. That'd be great. This is so fucking nice, dude. Oh, all right, in the beige drawer you go. We have to pack the top of the CCRSX to go to James. We have to do that immediately. Because Hong 2 needs to color match to the exact top that I have. So we're going to do that now. There we go. Their face is going to look so good on that spider. Right? Mm. All right, I'm going to take this top apart. I'm just going to send the top only so we save on shipping, because we've already paid for prototypes 3 times, and we're going to need to pay a 4th time. Yippee. The Spooter's an amazing board. Design is 10 out of 10. Yeah, dude, like, in terms of, like classic TKLs, like, what other classic TKLs can you buy? Like, could you buy new in, like, the past 5 years? There's not fucking many, right? Oh, so handsome. R4 theory, R4 spider. Duck Orion. Yeah. Duck Orion was like very classy, but that was a little too OG. Like it was a rerun, but like they didn't modernize it. I mean, it's still Duck, whatever. Like they were. Oh, R4 protos. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys. God damn it. God fucking damn it. It's always fucking rad 4, bro. All right, let me get this fan on because it's hot as balls in here. And if it gets too hot, by the way, I've got my eggplant fucking wife beater on. Tank top. Sorry, my eggplant tank top on. Check that out. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just commit to it now. Let's just commit to like the eggplant life. Oh, there we go. Oh, I need to fix the merch store so like you guys can buy this again because like it is available on the merch store, but I'm pretty sure like if you go all the way to checkout, like it'll take your money and just scam you. Is this booter a gift? It is a gift. Or am I trying to rebuild my collection? I have no money to rebuild with, like full transparency. Like I don't have money. I used all my money to like buy a nice like solar power setup so I could generate electricity. So when I do keyboard stuff, I'm not drawing from the grid. I am drawing from the sun. Korean mobster looking? You think so? Ah, all right. Boom. Oh, I'm here thinking like the JST is gonna be connected. Fucking Sipalot's there with his anime waifus and his I don't know what Sipalot's up to. But he's doing Sipalot stuff, okay? He doesn't have time to fucking get us JSGs. I did talk to Sipalot today. He is still working on the final PCBs. Rip Heine? Did he die? Is that an Italian shirt? You get spaghetti hanging out the armholes? Dude, I'm long and thin, okay? Like I'm not jacked. I'm not like Gondito. I am a very long boy. Shop is dead. Oh really? If you do merch.blacksimon.tv, is it dead? Yeah, like it's a WordPress site that I haven't updated in years, and I just need to condense everything into one site. I'm not jacked either. Sure you are. You're jacked where it counts. Right in the jack. Honeybush is no longer in business. I mean, you say that, but like Honeybush could return to business, right? Like what is stopping Honeybush from returning? Opportunity, right? Did you buy that Honda? What Honda? Fuck. Oh god, did I walk into a Adidas nuts joke? Okay, come on, tell me. Tell me about the Honda. Like I don't think I was looking at an actual Honda. Honda D's that doesn't even work. Sipalot is a god among men. That Sipalot's pretty based. You wanted to buy a bike, bro? I've had a bike for a year. I've been riding it for a year. I traveled to like multiple states with it. I've done thousands of miles. Oh wait, no, this is the part we need to send. Uh, have you been gone for a year, dude? Are you okay? Welcome back. If you didn't know, we started a keyboard foundation. Don't you want to buy a bike? Yeah, I'd love to get like a more modern Goldwing, but I can't afford one. So like maybe someday, like 5 years or something, maybe like 7 years. I don't know. Like I'd like to be able to like afford a house with my wife, so we have a place to live that isn't like literally some other dude's house that we live in. That'd be nice. So we'll try that first. Then maybe motorcycle. Ah, this weighs like nothing. Yeah, this is gonna be so cheap to ship. Fuck yeah. Let me try and find like a nice like cover shipping thingy. You know what I mean. Ooh, and we get to send Joms a gift. What do we send to Joms? He always sends me coffee. I should send him coffee from like my favorite roastery, right? That like I buy local. We get him a hom. We get him a hom pocket shirt. We get him a fucking hom pocket shirt. I go to the place. Uh, so I discovered a store or a shop, whatever, that does embroidery slash printing, and they're real. They're like physically like a real place that you go to with your feet, and there's a human being there, and you talk to them, and they're like a local business. It's this wild fucking concept where you take your money and you give it to your community, and then your community prospers instead of you take the money and you give it to a random fucking billionaire who throws it into an account in the Cayman Islands. Anyway, will the Hom pocket shirt ever be for sale? So that's the plan. So I'm going to see if they can make one. If they can fucking make one, mwah. Are you gonna do a Space Invaders build when you get your Seal 80? Am I gonna do a Space Invaders build when I get my what? The what? Huh? But the plan is to do the Hom pocket shirt. Joms will get it first, followed by patron dads, and then it will be a while before the public will have access to them, and that's just how it works, unfortunately. Some people are more equal than others. So good. So I've got some SKCPs that I really want to fucking try, and I think that's what I want to do for the rebuild. Simon, do you ever find yourself using long poles, or are you a full travel for life kind of guy? I use long poles if they're good long poles. Like Gat Raws are good long poles. Vertex V1s were good long poles. Besides that, not really a fan of long poles. Okay, let me look. Let me look, boys. Let me look. Let me look. Fuck is in here? Do I still have my sandglass? I do not. I sold it to Poria. Oh, there's the cook van. All right. Do we have a container? A. Oh, there we go. Perfect. This thing right here. You had an Alice? Yeah, I had an Alice. An Alice. I sold that. I sold all of my keyboards in order to fund my move to the US. Imagine selling sand to someone in the desert. Listen, you may not know this, and you guys may think that, oh, Simon's a marketing guy. But before I was a marketing guy, I was a sales guy. No, currently here you have one? Oh yeah, I have a polycarb Alice that we built for Goya. But that's being shipped out this week. Like the build is done. Like it's all boxed up. It just needs to have a label put on it. All right. So I'm gonna put this in here. It doesn't fit. Well, it was beige too. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Okay, well this doesn't work. So that's unfortunate. I'll take bubble wrap, bro. Dude, like, where's all my fucking bubble wrap? I mean, I'm still gonna put it in a box. Oh, oh, she fits so good. Not keeping, dude. I keep all the bubble wrap. I keep all the bubble wrap. The only reason why I don't have literal bubble wrap coming out of my ears and my fucking like armpit holes is because Kate doesn't let me keep all the fucking boxes in bubble wrap. Because if we did, we would just be living in a big box. I keep telling her I'm a keyboard vendor now, right? It's like I've got a label printer and a scale, and I print labels and I take it to the post office, and so like I should keep boxes. But she's like, no, you can't keep the boxes. Yeah, I didn't bring tape. It's fine. We can reuse this exact tape. Like, surely it'll be fine. Surely that's like fine, right? And then we just put it in like a thinnish box. Something. Uh, I need like such a weird box size. It needs to be like a PCB box. Oh fuck! I got those. I got those because I'm not gonna make loud sexual sounds. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the Elysium. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, the Elysium is I don't consider it an Alice, even though it very much is. Yes. All right. I remember that we had one of those PCB boxes around here. There we go. A, got it. Butchers and caps. Oh, some absolute garbage, dude. Like it needs a rebuild. I put in like absolute like I think it was like the garbage that came with like the 4 cent switches that came with the fucking what you call it, the scam Alice, you know, the one, the QB, the please don't worry about it. But for the caps, I did put CRP Greek on it, so that did pretty well. All right. I'm gonna see if I can find like a tiny bit bigger of a box than this, and if I can, I'll put this in that and ship. Uh, Otherwise, like I might need to buy like a custom box for this. The Chinese 3 board scam. Hey, listen, I got 3 boards and the switches. So like, how much of a scam was it truly? I mean, some people actually got stuff. Now I'm not seeing any boxes that like fit it really well. Oh. So that was a scam at the end. Totally unexpected. Listen, there was a chance, dude. There was a chance. I think if everybody believed in it, it could have fucking worked. All right, let's find the box on Amazon specifically for this. So this would be like 1 inch by what is that? 7 inches by 15 inches. Good enough. Oh wait, I actually have a thing. All right. 16 by 8 by 1. Okay. All right, 16 by 8 by 4. By 4 is too much. 16 by 8 by 4. 16 by 9 by 3. That's a little better. 19. It's kind of shit. Oh, baby. Uh, uh, I think 16 by 9 by 3s is like as good as it gets, right? For like, for PCB shipping. That's a little too big. Yeah, that's got to be the one. How many do we get? Pack of 25. Yep, that's fine. The boxery. I'll check out the boxery. I'm just checking Amazon because I got free Prime for like free business Prime for like a little bit more time. So yeah, it's a little better. Ooh, this I like. 16 by 10 by 2 3/4, and it's a mailer. That's pretty handy. Giggle. Okay, so that's the guy. I'll send this to myself for later. Who dare pong me? Oh, he looks like Big Boy. Don't support you, lad? Sir. All right. What's next? We got this pack. This is for Joms. I'm gonna put this on the Alice that's shipping to Goya. There we go. Both of them are ready to go. And let me get this half CCR sex off of me. I should get all the screws together so I don't lose them. Let's do that. All right, fans going on. It's hot. That was as long as I could stand it. We in a heat wave, boys. If you didn't know, North America right now is hot as shit. The technical term is, you fucked up the planet, you capitalist assholes. I think is like what they call it. The whole world is burning right now. Oh, go figure. Almost like we shouldn't have let them do all those AI data centers. It's a sad time for planet Earth. I mean, one day it's going to be a happy time for planet Earth. There we go. Okay, who is, let's reset these scores, because we're not going to score anything. Oil companies knew this in the 50s. They sure fucking did. So did politicians and everybody else. All right. What was next plan? So next is Keyboard Foundation. I need to figure out Keyboard Foundation, just like bare minimum stuff, because we need to start working on the CCRXL. So in order to start working on the CCRXL, I mean, Joms is already getting us pricing for prototypes, but we need to figure out how do we price this, right? How should projects be priced? Now, just like right off the bat, the very first bit is that everything that we are going to, where is it? Bylaws. All right. All the bylaws, all of the decisions that we are going to make now, the decision of like, hey, how much profit is a fair amount of profit to give a designer that, you know, came to us with a project, and it's a project that we want to run for, you know, community purposes and not for profit, obviously, right? So how much is a fair amount to give a designer? How much is a fair amount to give a PCB designer, right? How much should I get, the guy who's running the group buy and taking on all the risk and lifting all the boxes and packing everything and QCing everything and dealing with the taxes and everything else, right? Question mark, right? So we need to figure out all that shit, at least temporarily, to be able to run projects, to be able to bootstrap Keyboard Foundation. You guys got it? How L is CCRXL? Let's go to the recap sheet and find out. Hello? 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 How can vendors apply? Apply to what? What are you trying to apply to? Is the question. Basically, talk to Hubert. All right. So, let's actually like write this in the correct spot. Like we've got a place where like stuff is supposed to go, and that spot is cloud.keep.foundation. What's the Discord for Keep Foundation? It's not public. Like right now, we're just like getting together the most basic of shit. I wish I could answer your questions. Are they just in files? I guess they're just in files. Like, if you join the Discord, I don't think you can talk, is the problem. And I don't have, like, the rights to... Do I? No, I'm an admin. Okay. One step at a time. Do you guys see a B for bylaws? Is it in there? All right, well, it's not there. So I guess we're just going to type stuff here. And we're just going to type stuff, like, onto the screen here until, like, we can figure shit out, right? So, options. Okay. We can pay minimum wage. Boom, right? What is that? depends on where they live, right? More or less, we say, hey, if you're in the US and you're a designer and you gave us this design, we'll give you X amount of money, and that's based on, let's say, 30 hours, or more reasonably like 5 to like 15 hours of work, right? Is like for like a basic project. If I were to just like guess a fucking number of like, hey, how much money should I give somebody, right? Well, first, how much work did they do, right? uh PCB design, if we're talking in a vacuum from scratch, PCB design takes more effort than case design. But if you're starting from templates and you know what you're doing, and you're like doing stuff using like pre-existing like templates and protocols, it's probably the case that's going to be harder. Wouldn't that cuck everyone who isn't first world? Yeah, so like then pay minimum wage based on a set location, right? We could do that. So we say that set location is, I don't know, let's say $14. Fuck it. Like, I don't know what minimum wage is because I've never had a job where I was paid hourly, because what the fuck. But hey, it's not like I'm getting paid for streaming. So it would be 15 times, let's say 15, what is that? That's $225. You know what? $225 is about equal to 1 USD per unit at 250 MOQ, more or less, right? Which isn't much. So like maybe we bump it up, right? Hey Simon, I made the 3D print G80 style 60% HHKB, posted in your Discord. Do you think people would like me to publish the files? I mean, generally, like if you can open source stuff, you should. It's good. It's good for the community, you know. Like if you want to make some yourself, you can make some yourself, right? And just be like, hey, if you don't want to deal with it, here's how much if you want to buy it from me. But like, if it's something simple that's 3D printed, it should be available. Okay, should it be more fair that it's a percentage of expected sales? Because let's say you sell 250 MOQ, but what happens if you sell 60 MOQ? Well, that's why we're looking at options. So we can do, for example, you pay a wage based on the amount of work. We can do pay a dollar figure per keyboard sold, for example. But that's incentivizing like performance, which is kind of like against the whole like spirit, right? Can I DM you for details on how to open source? Nope, because I don't fucking know how to do it. I'm sure you can ask in the help channel in our Discord, and there's going to be like fucking 40 people that can help you. So dollar figure for keyboard sold. Generally what I like to do is I like to pay a base of $400 to $600 to any designer, plus a dollar figure on sales. So like example, $2. $2 a board. Something like that. So the designer gets paid for the work of doing the design. It's not a huge amount, but again, the whole point of doing these projects isn't for any one particular person to make a lot of money. It's for a whole lot of people to make a fair amount of money and to be able to do something really nice for the community, right? So 400 to 600 plus a dollar figure on sales. If you're doing, let's say, 250 MOQ, that's $500 plus another $500. That's $1,000. I say $1,000 is a fair amount of effort for an average keyboard design that does 250 sales. Obviously, like you'd want to make more, I guess. Let's consider what if we were greedy? How much does Bowl or someone similar make? It's hard to tell you without telling you his cost. As a designer, not a vendor, zero. Designers usually get cucked. Like, maybe like if you're lucky, you'll get $1. I guess it depends who you work with, but like as a designer, you typically don't make much. Like you need to be running the project to like be able to make an okay amount of money. I feel like 250 MOQ is a little high for possibly more niche projects. So when I say 250, I am considering 250 as my top, not my bottom, and not my middle. I'm considering 250 my like very good performance. So yeah, 1,000 is an incredibly good amount. Okay. Because like if we think greed, right? So like a 60% should sell for like we're just gonna do like what if we want to make money? How about that? Okay. So 60% we sell for like you want to sell for 350, right? Because like $400 for 60% is too much, right? TKL you want to sell for 400, right? For hundo, you can maybe push it 420, something like that, or if it's got like wild materials, whatever, right? Then you full size, and we do 600, right? So ballpark, this is what a fair price for these things would need to be. Now, how much profit could you realistically put on these if this was the price you were selling to customers for? Well, at 60%, you're probably making what? Maximum of $50 at TKL. You could maybe make like 60, maybe 70 if you're pushing it. Full size, you're making how much? Maybe $100, maybe. Oh, it's really fucking pushing it. Sure. So like, then we take this and we say, okay, from this money, so this is like per unit. So from this money, how do we split this across a case designer, a PCB designer, a manu/rep, if it's somebody that, you know, is in your side of the pipeline versus their side of the pipeline? How are you going to handle QC? How are you going to handle packing? How are you going to handle logistics/payment risk, right? Who's going to vendor/warranty, right? So how does the money get split? The money needs to get split. And then in addition to this, there needs to be the margin. And then in our case, the margin is used for community/charity, right? So we want the majority of it to be here, not here. So let's calc this. Let's calc this. Let's say we got a TKL, simple, classic-ish, priced at let's say 415 US at 100 MOQ. Okay, that's what we're working with. So this is what people are getting. Let's say you're paying $60, $65 for shipping. Maybe it's a bit more in the US, right? So first things first, let's figure out what we can pull out of this. Let's say we got $70 we could actually use. Okay, so right away from the $70, I want $30 here. I want 25 to $30 here. So $70 total margin. And margin, you're just so you guys understand how margin works in a group buy. Your margin is not a set number. Your margin is at the very end of your group buy, your performance for how many units were lost, how many units failed QC, what was stolen, what was broken, stuff like that. That's the margin at the end where you can finally do your accounting. So let's see how much we can give to each person. All right. I mean, vendor is by default going to be taking on the payment gateway or payment stack costs. So for example, on Blackdrop, when I process a credit card, At the very least, I pay 2.9% plus 20 cents or 30 cents, right? And at the very, very high end, I can pay up to 5% if it's like an international payment system that's not a card, that's specific to a country, and is accepted by Stripe, right? Gion, for example, is up to 10%. Gion pays some of the highest fucking payment fees in the hobby, which makes you like think again when you see his prices. So, at $415, at the very minimum, the vendor's gonna need to take 5 to like 7% to be able to cover costs. And that's like payment costs, other costs, right? So we do 415 and then times 0.06. We'll say 6%. It's 25 bucks. We don't have much left. 10% is insane because in Korea they can only use PayPal. They can't use any other payment gateway. And naturally, when there is a monopoly, monopoly equals bad. All right, well, we've got about 50 bucks and 20 bucks remaining for all of this, which is not great. So 70 bucks total margin per unit, and then how much would it be? It would be 70 times 100, so it'd be 70, 100. So it'd be 7,000 total. All right, we'll do 25 per unit, so that would be, let's math it. Oh, I don't have to math it. It'd be 2,500 bucks. Vendor would be 2,500 bucks, right? Then we do case designer. We do 400 plus. Same with PCB designer. So we do. Let's start with $1 until we can make it fit together. So per unit. So let's work on this. So 400 plus 100 equals 500 plus another 500. So we got 1,000 here, 5,000 here. We're at 6,000. We got 1,000 bucks for all of this. For packing, minimum $1 a unit, right? And then I've kind of put that into here so we can remove this. All right, so we'll say whoever does QC gets 400 bucks, and we'll say that the Manu / rep gets $1 per unit, which is 400 bucks. All right, let's see if we can make this work. So if all of this fits within 7,000 bucks, we've got like a template to kind of work from for who gets how much as like a base. So for those of you that don't know, the way that this will work is we will be jumpstarting Keyboard Foundation or bootstrapping Keyboard Foundation as a standard company using my pre-existing Minnesota LLC. Because why the fuck are we going to make a new company when I have company and I can fucking take online payment? So we do that. We're going to do launch projects. It will be always in the relationship of this project is going to help fund this project. So it's silo based. There will be multiple initial like startup projects, one of which will be membership. Membership is what gets you your ability to vote in the Keyboard Foundation. You'd pay annually, you'd get something out of it, like a t-shirt and a poster and like maybe a keyboard or something, and then you'd receive something in the mail that would allow you to vote. That's all I will say. Then the voting platform is what would develop the rest of the bylaws, and the voting platform is what would determine the final numbers for all of this. So between now and then, we kind of set up temporary like placeholder structure for everything. And then once we can pivot to full-on Keyboard Foundation, nonprofit with the voting system, with membership, with everything, then basically you guys would choose this. You guys would choose the board members. You guys would choose the projects that would happen. You guys would choose the pricing for the projects, all that cool shit. So let's math just super quick and see if this works out. So $1,000 for the two designers plus another 800 plus that's 100. Yeah, 100 plus 5K. It fits. We've even got $100 left. Packing is hard work. Honestly, like if you pack a fucking 100 boxes, you should get $200. If anybody fucking disagrees with me, come fucking pack some boxes. I think this is a good start for ballpark how we price things, or how we put margin on things, because the way that we actually price things is a little bit different. So if we go to something like Black Drop, okay, privacy's on. Let's go to projects. Actually no, let's go MOQ calculator. Okay, so let's yeah, I think it's fine. Boom. Okay, we've now created a product, and that allows me to go into my MOQ calculator and main pricing. We don't have quotes yet, but we're gonna price it at 5, 10, 50. We'll add 100. We'll do 150 as our cap. We'll do 200. I don't think they sell 200, but okay. So let's start from the top. So also, if you guys are not familiar or not aware, Black Drop is something that will get wrapped into Keyboard Foundation, and I'm happy to just give away. It's fine. So here we set the Stripe fee. This is not a fixed number, it's a variable number. We set our platform margin, so like how much of a markup do we put on just to cover our costs. I do 3%, and I set 3% for a Stripe fee just to take, on average, 6% for projects that I run. It more or less covers costs. And then the package loss percent is with actual package shipping. So this will do a lot of calculation once we fill in all of the information. So let's add a supplier as our designer. He gets a fixed by default. There we go. And now fixed unit cost. No, it would be overall fixed cost. Okay. I think it would be silly to try and, like, we don't have prices. So like the way that this is supposed to work, by the way, is I'm supposed to be like, oh, here's the top case, and like the category is, you know, it's the case, right? And I can pick like who's the supplier and what the price is at each MOQ and all that stuff, right? And then like that allows me to calculate breakage, allows me to calculate what is it? Like just other cool stuff. But I think for now we leave it. Okay, so let me try and like normalize this into like text that actually fucking makes sense. So pie chart suggested split for keyboard project payments, I guess. Okay, so from $100. Oh, it's gonna be complicated because now I'm doing it out of 100. God fucking damn it! It's fine. Fine. All right. How much 25s are in a 70? 35%. Got it. For Keyboard Foundation, what do we call it? Activities for Keyboard Foundation Fund. Keyboard Foundation Fund. Let's see. Then we have case designer. Boom. PCB designer. Okay. What are you? 500. 500 is how many? 7,000. 500 is how many? 7,000 is 7%. Oof. $7. I think you should add the percentages for later reference. Well, I mean, yeah. That's why I did it from 100. 400 is how many? 700. That's probably not great. It's 5.7%. We'll call it $6. Manu rep would be how much? Same. Packing is 2 per unit, which is 200, which is half of that, so it's $3. And that's basically it. So this yeah, I think that's fair. Now, like, for me, this is fair because I know that my costs are that small, but this might not be fucking feasible for, somebody like Canon Keys or Novel Keys or whoever the fuck else. It literally just might not be feasible because it physically costs them more than that to like pack a package and check it and send it out to like cover their staff and cover their warehousing fees and cover all that shit. So like we need to figure that out as well. Okay, this is kind of like messy, but hey. Oh, I mean, it's a start. Again, like I'm doubting myself for all of this, but we just need something good enough that we can fucking run with for the time being is the idea. And I think instead of just like sitting and being like, oh, it needs to be perfect, like it just needs to be fucking good enough, right? Like it the whole point of this is like it's trying to be fair, it's trying to be good. We're not gonna try and screw anybody over, right? So this ballpark should already like once we get our quotes back for the CCR XL, we should be able to just price it immediately. And that will, you know, I guess it'll like go up on a I don't know. Like it would normally go up on the voting platform. People would like vote for, particular aspects about it, make decisions, and then the council of keyboards would, cement those decisions or veto those decisions, and then Keyboard Foundation would fund said project and, run it. That would be the plan. Uh, all right, board member nomination, board. Okay, so this is so basic idea is we will have board members. They will be voted in. We will have initial board members. It would be like the initial crew in Keyboard Foundation. But again, it's just placeholders. We have like no actual power past, like the first votes, basically. Okay. The next, then I guess the next thing is like let's figure out. Do we figure out membership or do we figure out CCRXL? What would I start work on first? So the CCRXL isn't necessarily funding any particular Keyboard Foundation projects, whereas our launch project, which our launch project is meant to fund our general hosting project. So our general hosting project, I think, will require something like $17,000 in hosting costs. And that seems absurd, but we want to get like 5 years of hosting costs. Fucking done. Buy a server, put it somewhere, pay it. And then you don't have to worry about, oh no, what if we don't get the donations or blah, blah, blah. And we always make sure that we have that much runway to like assure the survival of the Keyboard Foundation, and not just for a selfish reason, because we want to like also survive with everything that's going to be archived, which is going to be a whole bunch of stuff. uh, oh yeah, it was 17K for 36 months. All right, membership. Okay, so there, like, I explained how like the typical way that it would work is you would come to Blackdrop or to Keyboard Foundation or whatever, and you would buy product, and this product would finance this project that would happen in the future, right? But in addition to that, there would be memberships, right? In order to get the ability to vote. Now, I'm trying to figure out like the price of the membership and like the benefits of the membership in addition to just being able to vote. The other Discord server, I mean, it's there, but like I don't think you guys can talk if you get in there. It's kind of it's meant for like organizing for the time being. I mean, once it's open, it'll be open, boys. Like it'll all be there. Anyway, yeah, there will be membership is the idea, and you guys will pay for the membership, and you'll get something in return. It won't be like nothing, right? It won't be just like you get to vote and that's it. You'll get a physical item, and that physical item is part of voting. For this work, as you're imagining it, it will likely need a Costco model. Go on. Like you can't get in the store without the membership. I don't like that. People should be able to just hop on the site, buy a thing, right? Hmm. All right. I've completely lost track of like all the shit I was supposed to do today. Every fucking time. Every time I get on stream, I'm like, I have so much to do. And then I get on stream and I'm just like, huh? What did you think of the OTP generator keychain? I mean, we don't need a rotating security key, but like, it's cool. The issue is like, people have to like renew their membership every year, and yeah, I don't know, maybe for voting access. Well, yeah, the voting access, like there would be a part where we would verify the person is human by using a physical object. I'm like not gonna like go super in depth on like what we're planning to do because I don't have specific plans. But the idea will be something physical that you get to prove that you exist at a physical location and that you are a person and can vote. Doesn't make money off items, make money off. I considered the possibility of making it so Keyboard Foundation members as in people that have bought the membership, basically there is no margin on anything they buy. But then we would go out of business in days, is the issue. So like it would need to be a reduced rate, but not a, your membership is equivalent to all of the projects that would run that year, right? So let's say, for example, simply put, we have XT, we have X6TT, have a product of a good price while paying people fairly without some sort of subscription. In your case, may need a hybrid model where people who are not subbed will pay full price. Yeah, that still doesn't fix it because the majority of people are going to be subbed. We're gonna have the AK, the Jimmy Pad. We're gonna have the bookie. Drew has a good point. We've looked at it. It does not work. I'm literally gonna like explain it to you now. We do CCRXL. All right. So all of these would have a margin on them. That margin would allow us to operate, right? So let's say XG will be like $10. This will be like $15. This will be like fucking $40 because like it's specifically meant to like support the launch. This probably will be like $30. Be like, I don't know, $25, something like that. Now, the idea is if I were to sell the membership, right? That membership would need to equal more than all of this combined, or like a percentage of this at the very least, right? Because what if the membership theoretically is $10, right? And you pay the $10 for the membership, but then you get your membership money's worth, and then you put us in the negative. And that kind of depends on how many projects we run and how those projects are priced for, allowing people to get projects for free. Even if we allow people to do one project for free a year, that's already like problematic because the voting platform in itself will be expensive to make and maintain. And the membership itself will have like ongoing costs, right? To like do it properly and have it like correctly done. Ugh. So I'm not sure. Like, I think a discount works. Can you ballpark the margin Novel Keys and Dixie have on their boards for comparison? I can, but I'd be guessing, and I'd probably be wrong, and it'd probably make them very upset because they don't like it. I don't think you'd need a voting platform. The whole point of this is like a whole community-run thing with a board and a nonprofit and like helping the hobby. You're telling me you don't need a voting platform for that? Really? I don't know. How? What's your funnel? What do you do for membership? What's the model? How do you like not go out of business like immediately? Here, I'll give you a very simple TLDR of like how things are priced. If I go to DDS and they tell me a TKL costs, let's say $190 to like CNC, I want to group by price the product at roundabout $400 to break even. So typically, break even equals 2x CNC. So that includes, getting PCB, logistics, that includes loss, QC, everything, okay? And accessories, whatever. But that's your break even. Anything above that, it's kind of it's up to people if they want to do like 20% margin or 40% margin. It depends if you're doing group buy or if you're doing in stock. So yeah, I could not tell you what somebody else's margins are unless they're like extreme. Then like you can kind of tell. Thank you for spoiling things, dude. Hubert knows me so well. God damn it, me. Why am I the fucking worst? Uh all right, let me go get the CCRX. Oh no, I pressed the wrong thing. Oh no. Guys, you could just buy a CCRX. You could just buy it. You could just buy it, bro. Look, you could buy it. You could buy it. I mean, it's not gonna let you, like, once you try and buy. Uh, what is the goal for the voting platform? Well, it's like it's a two-part thing. So, the general premise for the voting platform is one, establish membership, right? Establish like a community that is willing to do the project, right? Because like we're all coming together. A lot of us are volunteering to do what it is we're going to do. I think that for the sales pitch to work of, hey, you can buy this keyboard from Cube Foundation, and you know that 40 bucks of it is going to go towards, sponsoring this cool event versus going and spending your money with somebody else where, that's not going to happen. But in order to do that, and in order for it to feel like truly free and fair and like an actual, like the idea is to pivot it to nonprofit, uh, and just like literally just do keyboards, bro. Just keyboards. What keyboards? I think we have a write up for what the voting platform is. General docs, KF docs, public facing, intro. All right, let me get some water real quick. Thank you, Hubert, for just. He's so fucking based. Imagine just having such a based fucking friend who's just like, I got you, bro. I know your dumbass is gonna click on everything. Oh, ayo. Simon is horny for full sizes. That is correct. All right. Where's CCRXL? Hello? Media. Good music today? Is it? But how specifically did you reach out to the designer? Yeah. Yeah. He was here. Do you think I just yoinked his fucking project? Kind of great. There we go. I mean, like, I think we could do like 50 of these. I think we could do 75 if we like keep it to literally two colors, right? And get costs down. Like literally just have like this, like the gray and fucking red alu. Yeah. Sounds like you're trying to serve two types or perspective, making it fair for everyone, and the membership gives ownership. Yeah, I mean, like, I want everybody to have ownership, and I'd like it if it didn't cost money, but we need a way of, like, validating that people are actual people and live where they say they live and are. What is the price point for this? If I had to guess, I mean, the weight is big. I mean, we literally did the text of, like, how much it should cost, which is, where was it? Like 600, sub 600. But that's 600 like assuming hard case and everything, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Like, I'll if Hung 2 comes back and the quotes are just like absurd, then like we might need to like minimize the weight size, because like going full through weight at this size might be bonkers. Like this might end up being like fucking $700. There's nothing I can do about it. And I don't like that. I'd rather get the price down than, you know, because you don't need that sort of weight with a full size. Anyway, I have now added this to do John. Okay, need proto costs from Jones. Can I make it Southpaw? No. I'm not the designer. I don't know, dude. I need proto costs from Joms. Need PCB costs from oh. Yeah. All right, there we go. Progress, boys. We have done a progress. All right, let's go back to where's my fucking launch project? It's not even there. Bro, my mouth is so dry. God damn it, pills. Okay. I feel like, did we forget? Are we forgetting shit? What man who's making this? Making what? The thing that doesn't exist yet? This? I mean, I'm getting a quote from Hong too, because they're doing the CCRX. Sorry, they're doing the CCR6. And hopefully they're doing the XG. Sorry, this XG. Okay. So this I pinged myself, right? Sure did. Let me go to sneaky, do remind me, your mum gay, 1 hour. Okay. There we go. That's getting worked on. I wasn't too into the other layout, but I'm into a full size. Who isn't? Come on, who's not into a full size? I love that Black Drop is just gonna be CCRX job. Anybody that wants to run a CCRX, we're just like, yep, let's put it on fucking Black Drop. Send it, boys. All right, let me try and like make sure I haven't fucking forgotten anything important. Whee! Let's see. I fixed that shipping thing, right? I think I fixed that shipping thing, surely. I'm gonna believe that I fixed it. All right, let's go back to keyboard foundation. Let's go to coffee table general. Okay. God, dude. Yeah, we got a lot of work to do, by the way. For those of you that are like actually curious about Keyboard Foundation, there is so much shit that we're like, I think the next like 2 months is still gonna be like organization, because like I have so many fucking plans and they're not written down, and I need people to write them down, and I need people to like work together to like make the plans happen, because like I can technically do it all by myself, but like I don't think I can do it in like the next decade. Gotta figure out fucking hosting. Gotta figure out fucking bylaws. Okay, what is there still to be like figured out? Like, all right, how much money do we make? We need to figure out the payback payback / disaster recovery plans in full cooking situations. Menu fucks up every single unit. Like, how do we handle that? What else do we have to figure out? We have to figure out, figure out salaries, feeding Simon. Like, I don't even like part of me wants to just like not make any money from the nonprofit and just like sell out on Twitch instead. I don't fucking know. When I say sell out on Twitch instead, I mean like try and make more money through Twitch and then use that to like feed myself as opposed to doing Keyboard Foundation. But like, I don't know, dude. I will work for keyboards. Okay, we'll work for keyboards. It wouldn't be the worst idea. I mean, the issue is like we don't make a lot of money on stream. And I wouldn't ever like I'd never pick up a sponsor or like an affiliate, like ever. Why not both? I mean, yeah, that's kind of the plan. Like the soft plan. The soft plan is right now, like stuff like Black Drop, for example. Like there's a chance like we might make a little bit of money this year, and like I can use that to like eat, uh, and then like I don't know. I've been working on like the Black Simon TV site, so like hopefully like that comes together and it's nice and it gives I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. I money is stupid. It's just made up, dude. Money is just made up, dude. Keyboards are real. Boom. Figure out main transfer of all Simon stuff. Black drop, etc. To key to AF. What else? Like, what are things that like we should make MX Blacks our currency? Bow before me, fucking peasants. Bow before my collection. And I got more. This isn't all of it. This is just some of it. It's the oligarchy, boys. Is this Spanish ska? It's ska P, and the song is called España va bien. The question is, are those Docker actually usable? They're a good batch. Okay, we figured out. What else do we need to figure out? We need to figure out customer support. We know, like, it's basically just going to be Hubert to begin with, and me. What other like actual questions do we like have? Where put things? That's pretty important, right? Because like we're not gonna have a location because that costs money and would be a stupid investment. When like we could literally just be in my garage, and if we need more space, I rent out a storage unit temporarily. I guess that kind of answers that, but like we kind of need to decide where are things going to be put, right? Like if we buy a CNC machine, where does CNC machine go? Do we put CNC here? And then Bull comes and he's just like, ooh, I do the CNC and I press the buttons, ooh la la, and then it gets fucking, it goes brrr, and then the keyboard comes out, and I'm just like, oh. Somebody clip that, send it to Bull with zero context. What else do we need to know? Like, what else do we need to figure out? Oh, like we need where's the big general? We need a render man. Keyboard Foundation needs a render man working for cheap. As a matter of fact, we never even like. What about render man? Huh? Huh? What about render man? Huh? Where render man? Huh? Y'all are fucking asleep at the wheel, huh? Are you gonna sell the keyboard when you can't render the keyboard, huh? Uh, we need to figure out when to use vendors for logistics versus self-vendoring. Same with reaching out directly to menus. Yeah. So like it might make sense to be like, yo, Upas, you want to handle these 100 boards? Here you go. You know, because you're a vendor. You literally do this shit for a living. Why are we going to be doing this shit for a living when it's not our fucking job, right? And then he gets his slice of the pie, you know, assuming that like it works for him and like, you know, the finances work. Right? It all makes sense, right? All right. Where's the next cloud? Community questions. Are there still community questions I was supposed to answer? Okay, well there you go. How'd you lower the barrier to entry for small new creators who want to make cool stuff but no connections or reputation? You don't need either of those. Let's see. You know what gets accomplished in the first 100 days? Rope. Ah. Is this true, boys? Is this true, boys? Am I already honest? Huh? Is this facts? Okay, this is like not what I'm looking for. Where's is it that? I guess we just don't have it written. Yeah, we just like we have mission statement. So like this hasn't been working for Hubert the whole time. And I love that like all he had to do was just click on this stuff and he just never clicked on this stuff. You just gotta see what's wrong and keep clicking on why it's wrong. Oh no, did I type my password wrong, boys? Am I me? Help. Alright. That's downloading. Is it done? Are we handsome? Nope. Okay. Mother Liquor. Oh no, could not update the app. I was there, and then that. Are we cool? Hey, 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 hey. I love how it's not fucking loading. Uh, Like, surely I fixed it, right? This is not support signing because the feature is disabled. Please I am the administrator. Feels fucking bad, dude. Are you not gonna... Hello? All right, we go here. We go to files. Okay. Then we go to Cube Foundation. Then we go to Old Archive. Then we do Mission Statement. And you're going to open. Okay? You're going to open. Because if you don't open, I'm going to find you. Okay? I'm going to find you. And then I'm going to slap your little server ass. And the website wants to see the manager. Okay, do other files work? Like if I go there and then I do like public facing and then I do like give me a new thing. How do I make a new thing? Am I not allowed to make new shit here? I'm an admin, bro. Okay, let's balls. And yeah, we'll do a syllabus. Give me that sweet syllabus. Okay, like surely like surely like surely, bro. I'm kind of upset. Yeah, I feel like that should be working, right? Like it's green. Green is the good. Green is the color of Islam, right? Oh! 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 All right. Well, we fixed it. Hubert has been complaining this whole time, but I never tried opening a document, so like I didn't realize that the documents didn't work. So now I'm sure if I do Keep Foundation, Old Archive, Mission Statement and Values, it'll just work. It'll just work. It's gonna open. Okay. Look at that. It just fucking opens, bro. Surely. Oh! No. I believe. Okay. I believe. Oh, you see, boys. You just had to believe. You just have to fucking believe. You can really tell the ones that like I wrote versus the ones that Hubert wrote. What's that? What are you doing here, Black Simon? Get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, is fixed, I guess. What next? What do? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just looking at the activities real quick. Uh-huh. Oh, just to-do lists. Okay, that should tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Smart. Make a basic key foundation site. Fuck. Someone is doing the work. So, fun fact. If I hadn't told him what to do, Hubert would have been able to do none of the work. So, just saying. Like, who's the one? Who's the one typing? You know, all the things here. Wait, no. Who's the one typing all the things here? Huh? All right. So, do we do keep foundation side? Uh, yeah, I'll do like a basic static page like sometime this week. That'll just be like keep foundation, cool shit coming soon. Click here to make the number go up. It doesn't do anything. Literally, it'll be that. Like it'll be a thumbs up button that you can press that makes the number go up by 1, and that's it. That's the site, boys. That explosion list. Oh. All right. I think we've done enough. I need to go like pack. No, I need to buy boxes. Buy boxes. Then I need to clean. Then later this week we do the packing. Okay. Very important, boys. Very, very important. We will be doing a keyboard review live on stream. Okay. For the diversity. And I guess it'll be diverse. All right, let's see what we can rate. God, my mouth, bro. I feel like I ate a fucking sponge. All right, boys. I see you Wednesday. Wednesday, we do Keyblort. We look at Keyblort. Very close. Very close Keyblort. All the way close. Okay. Sorry for like a messy stream. It was basically like, hey, here's a bunch of shit that I need to randomly do that I can show on stream. But the rest of the stuff I can't show on stream. So, boys, thank you for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being good. Thank you very much.